Hey guys, this is Zara for Trans Youth. Yeah, let's get right to the topic. So this one's two-parter. The one part is shit. What are they? Okay. A question from a trans guy. The girl he's dating, used to identify as lesbian, I guess. Now, not sure. Um, Basically, what do you do in that situation, I guess, or just any dating as a trans person tip? I guess basically a tip for, say you were dating somebody when you started doing your transition, and then they aren't technically into the gender that you are now, I guess. That would be for a trans girl, I guess. Say they were dating a gay guy and then decided that they were gonna transition. Um, I don't know. I would just say that, in my own personal opinion, this isn't something I went through. I've never had a boyfriend, so, but I still have an opinion on this, so I'm gonna give it, and you just gotta listen to it. But they just really gotta move on and deal with it. They aren't what you want. You aren't what they want. What they want, if say they were a gay guy and the person they were dating transitioned and was a transgender woman, they are looking for men and they like penises. And while a lot of trans girls do have those, I mean, they're men, so it doesn't really qualify. And a trans girl, I mean, I can speak for myself, maybe not every trans girl, but at least I know that I wouldn't date a gay guy because I'm a girl and I like straight men. And I don't see why I shouldn't be able to date a straight man, seeing as I am a woman, regardless of whether I was born in a male body or not. I still have a bit of work to go. So, of course, guys aren't really interested because I'm ugly and I am too manly still. But yeah. Yeah, that's really just it. Like, in that situation, I would say just let the relationship kind of split. Maybe just be friends if you could be friends after that. But you want different things, so it wouldn't end up working out. Maybe it would. That's my best personal guess. That's my own advice. But yeah. What goes the other card? I gotta check it out. What was it? Right. What's your own personal style? And like, how do you, what do you do to help yourself in passing, I guess? You guys on YouTube haven't really seen much of my own personal style. I guess I usually dress kind of generic. But that's not my style. Who would best describe my style? Look at Molly Ringwald back in the 80s. Especially in Pretty in Pink, which is one of my favorite movies, by the way. I want to dress like that. I don't yet. I love the style, and I kind of do. Yeah. But not as much as I would like to. Mainly because this probably might sound kind of bad, but where I am now, I really just kind of want to fit in as much as possible. And with a style like that, I would stand out more. So I would feel more comfortable dressing more the way I would like to when I'm comfortable with my transition, I guess. Not that I'm not, that was probably a bad way to say it. Not comfortable with my transition, but happy with where I am in my transition. At this point, not quite so much. My hair needs to grow longer, my boobs need to grow, my voice needs to be fixed. But yeah. Yeah. Think of Molly Ringwald, especially in Pretty in Pink. 16 Candles, Breakfast Club. Fuck, I fucking love that woman. Those are like my favorite movies. But yeah. And what was the other part of that question? How do I kind of help that with my transition? I don't know. You just gotta be yourself. Wow, that sounded really, Why am I so bad with words today? That sounded really kind of the opposite of what I just said, doesn't it? You need to be yourself. Yeah. Like, what I mean by that is, of course, you need to be yourself. But you gotta act like you belong, I guess is what I want to say. Look at that big chunk missing from my hair. Stupid hair. But yeah, just like act like you belong. This is pretty much the same thing I said when the topic of transgender people using bathrooms came up. You just kind of gotta act like you gotta be there, and then you'll kind of fit in more. Like say a transgender woman goes into the women's bathroom for the first time and they're very sketchy about it, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be in here. Then some biological female in there at the same time would be like, what the fuck? You know, you would stand out and they would see you as kind of sketchy. But if you just kind of go in there and start your stuff, then no one will give you a second look, I guess. Like, just act like every other woman in there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much to contribute to these topics because especially the dating topic. Never had a boyfriend, so don't know much about transgender dating. Yeah. Yeah. So, this has been Zara for Trans Youth. And you guys gotta send us questions. We need more questions, so you gotta send them. transyouthchannel@gmail.com if you have a question. Send it there. And you should send questions to us because maybe we'll answer it. And you know you want to hear us answer your questions. You can give you good advice. Especially me. I mean, listen to me. How awesome am I? But yeah, ZaraHarley for Trans Youth. Comment, subscribe,